after a night like last night. How balanced did this one feel tonight?
Really good. That that was how we've been playing for the most part. During that good stretch, played a really good game tonight. I mean, started with Paul on the mound. Obviously, he did a tremendous job. Was efficient. Stuff was working. Got punch outs. That was Paul.
You guys had 10 opposite field hits today. Did you notice them kind of pitching you off the plate? Is that you guys just making the adjustment and taking it where it needs to go?
I think from the players, staff, Matt Haig and the hitting group and the players' approach to what we've been talking about, passing the baton, taking what they're going to give us. It was really cool to see the guys go up there and be stubborn in that approach and continue to grind through the game. And get those opposite field base hits, because we've talked. That's how we're going to score runs, is stacking those together and to stay with it, to come up. Maury Hohen's a really good reliever, and to be able to stack at bats like that against him in that moment in a one-run game, that was really impressive.
That was you have two guys who are considered generational type of talents, and Paul and Connor, and they were on the field together for the first time in a game. What was it like to see them both have big performances like they did?
Yeah, big performances. I mean, Paul on the mound, dominating the strike zone with all of his stuff, being able to mix and match. And then, Connor makes things look so easy. The backhand play that I don't even know, it was earlier in the game that looked like, maybe it was going to be bang at first, and he just unleashed a cannon of a throw. And then the double play that him and Gonzo turned in a big moment there was great. And then I thought Connor took great swings tonight, even the balls that weren't hits. I thought that he had really good passes at the ball, and it's testament to him. It's what Paul does. It's what all our guys do. Continue to work, continue to grind, and even after a tough game last night, showing up today and competed really well.
Donnie, can you speak to his speed there in the fifth to kind of beat out that infield hit and then score from first on that other play?
Yeah, it's game changing. When you see him get going like that down the line, and then to be able to score on some of those balls. I remember the one, for those of you that were down there in spring, when he scored on the Red Sox on the shortstop dove in the hole and he ends up scoring from second. It just adds another element, it's his game to the team to be able to put pressure on the other team.
Paul's very clearly put that opening day start behind him. What does it kind of say that a start like this, where he takes a no-hitter in the sixth inning, it almost kind of feels like he's back to normal in some ways?
Yeah, Paul, like we've talked about, it's really fascinating to watch the way he gets after it in between his starts, how he dominates every single day, and then he gets a chance to go out, and there's nobody more frustrated than Paul on that opening day start, and for him to stick with what he does, what he knows works, and through the red start, and then tonight it was it was cold out tonight. For him to go out there and do what he does, Pivetta threw the ball really well, and just proud of our guys sticking with that approach and staying in the game to add on late. Those were really big runs.
Don, how last night went, just how pleasing or gratifying is it to see how the team came out and performed tonight?
Yeah, I thought it was great, and we talked about it last night. And there's gonna be stretches where we might not bounce back the next day. It's how do we continue to stack those days, dominate them, and find ways to bounce back as quick as we can, and put yesterday in the days, whether we won or lost. The weekend was awesome. The end of the Cincinnati series was awesome, but what matters is the next day and finding ways to come out tomorrow. We got a chance to win the series. This is a really good ball club over there in San Diego, and have a chance to go win a series tomorrow here at home.
It's nice to see how Neil just continue to produce from the play, even with the lighter signal to the opposite field.
Yeah, that was a huge hit to come up in that moment and shoot one the other way, to score 2 runs, give Paul 2. Huge at bat, huge hit in that moment, and I think O'Neill's done a fantastic job with 2 strikes this year so far, and against left-handers, he's been a lot better.
Donnie, I know Paul's stuff's always good pretty much every time he takes the mound, but was it ticking up a little tonight? It seemed like they took some really bad, not to criticize the Padres, but you could tell they took some bad swings on some pitches there early.
His stuff was really good. I think he got in a rhythm there in the middle of the game with all of his pitches, and was really working ahead, getting ahead with the fastball and the sweeper, it looked like. Hard to tell from the side exactly where those are. And early in the game, he wasn't missing by much. It didn't seem. It seemed like that fastball, into lefties, away to righties, was just missing off the plate. But he was around the zone and in attack mode all night.
DK, he had come into the dugout after the 5th or 6th, and you guys gave him a hug. It looked like he was done, and then sent him back out. What was kind of the plan there? Or was that more of like congratulations on just what he was able to accomplish at that point?
Yeah, I don't know. He was going back out for sure. Well, wanted to make sure he was good, but he was going back out for sure.